Check 1, 2.
Welcome to C Freedom Photography Studio in New Orleans. I'm C Freedom, and I'm here to talk about my first short film production called The Essence of Now, a short film. So Now is an acronym for New Orleans women, and the Essence of Now started out as a photography party that started in 2009 to celebrate, feature, and archive New Orleans women. In 2015, I'm working on turning this photography party into a short film. This film is inspired by a short film I saw about 2 years ago called The Door, and this is directed by Ava DuVernay, so very much inspired by the work that she does. And I'm hoping to take the essence of Now, a short film, and use this as a piece not only to introduce myself as a filmmaker, but also to really package New Orleans women so that we can be able to share a beautiful video, audio masterpiece for the world to see. So I'm hoping that just as The Door did for me when I was very moved by the music and the cinematography, I'm hoping that we can take the essence of New Orleans women and be able to circulate this around the world, show the world New Orleans, show the world a day in the life of a New Orleans woman on her journey to self-love, healing, and sisterhood. And I want people to get to know the artists in New Orleans, get to know the singers, of course. This story is told through the original songs of New Orleans female vocalists. The production crew is an all-female production crew. We'll have some young people that will be working behind the scenes and getting that experience on set. A lot of the women who will be working on set may not have experience in that, but they have experience in showing unity and putting forward a group effort, working together. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. So we also will be reflecting Ujima, but we'll be spotlighting some of the Black New Orleans women business owners and their businesses, and some of the some of the Black women who have started, organizations that's really, moving New Orleans in the right direction as we're rebuilding. We have 10 years from Katrina, and it's a lot of work that New Orleans women have been putting in for the people of New Orleans. Right now, I'm actually doing free photo sessions for Black women in New Orleans all month for Black August. So we're going to have some portraits of New Orleans women, some of the women who I'll be photographing in my studio. I'll be possibly using some of their photographs as some portraits of New Orleans women in the film. And I'm excited about it. They're excited about it. I've been having some really wonderful sessions. The sessions themes are self-love, healing, and sisterhood. So some women come by themselves. Some of them come with their sister. Some of them come with their friends. It's just a beautiful time to sit down and reflect. I really call for this space for the Black August sessions, the Essence of Now sessions, because how I feel in America as a Black woman, as a mother, and as an activist as well. And so I thought that, especially being moved by what happened and mainly getting to know Sandra Bland through her messages and things, I found myself in a pain, but also I found myself empowered. And I found myself wanting to do more speaking and talking to the camera and having a message for the people. When I say the essence of now, when I say, celebrating, featuring, and archiving New Orleans women, it doesn't just stop with doing the parties. It doesn't stop with doing this film. This is an everyday theme of my life, and I am a New Orleans woman. I can see this film being put in film festivals, shown in schools. I'm also a teacher as well, and teaching artist. So I will bring this piece, and I just wanted to travel around the world. Maybe we could get it in Japanese. I don't know. I've been learning a little Japanese. Maybe we could get some translation going on, because I think the world needs to see the essence of now. The world needs to hear the New Orleans women voices and understand the diversity of the black woman in New Orleans. I hear people say that New Orleans is the most African place in America. And I believe that. I feel that I'm very connected to Africa, and I haven't been there, but hopefully with making this film and hopefully really getting into the film world and connected with some wonderful filmmakers and things like that, I'll be able to shoot films in Africa. Who's Coming With Me is a business that supports and creates black business, so we'll be doing that in the film. We'll be, hiring some young people to work on the set. We'll be hiring some black women video editors and things like that. I mean, trust me, it's some work to get an all-female production crew, but it's some meaningful work, because not only is the message self-love, healing, and sisterhood in front of the camera, but behind the camera, we'll be creating that dynamic. I'm surprised every time I let people hear the music from the film. A lot of the women I let hear the music, they have not heard of the women, or they haven't heard of that song or something like. Even some of the musicians have not heard of each other. So I am, honored to be someone who is able to bring people together. And we got a lot of love in New Orleans, and so we're gonna keep it circulating. And shout out to Ava DuVernay again. Blessed to meet this sister recently, which is really very empowering and very meaningful for me to on the path that I'm moving on with my first film. To have someone like her say that she's looking forward to seeing the film. Trust me, I'm going to do my best, and that's regardless. But I'm just thankful for having the opportunity to see the door and to be moved so much. And even before Scandal, before Selma, before all these things, it was on my mind to work on this piece, and it was on my heart when I saw that film, and it really moved me. I think the moment I saw that film, I became a filmmaker. Who's coming with me? Better be you. Peace.
I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Everyone thinks and flip out. All I wanna know is who's coming with me, man. Who's coming with me, yo, who's coming with me? Visualize what you can't see. P-Funk on Tupac, you can't see me, but I'm see freedom, and I challenge you to see. Got this song CD movement called Who's Coming With Me?